Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tonia. This is my daughter Savannah over here yawning. She is currently doing class. Her class hasn't started yet. That's why she's just sitting here. I am right now doing Vlogtober and Inktober. I can't believe it's almost done. It's been like 10, 11 days left. Crazy. I just tried uploading my newest video today. I've already uploaded it twice and deleted it twice because the first time I realized there was a whole section that I thought I had deleted. It was basically like just a bunch of nothingness, and I thought I had deleted it, so I normally rewatch my videos back before I do anything with them or save them just to make sure they're all okay, but I didn't do that last night. I had a migraine, and so I posted it today, and then I went to watch it, and I realized I did not delete the part I thought that I deleted. So then I redid it all and reposted it, and then I realized I didn't match up the music after taking out like an entire minute. So the music no longer matched up to where it was supposed to match up. So then I had to delete it, and now I'm resaving it again so I can re-upload it again in a minute. Hopefully I don't have to do that again. So if you are one of those people who maybe have your notifications on or on my Facebook or something, and you notice that I did that, that's why. Savannah did her makeup today.
I'm so tired. I'm gonna get dressed later and probably film a video.
What are you gonna do?
My singing video.
Oh.
I told you that.
I thought you were talking about for choir.
Oh my god. I need more coffee.
Have you had any coffee yet today?
Yeah.
I have not had coffee.
I'm gonna sleep.
I had Sudafed for breakfast.
I had anxiety pill for breakfast. A Zoloft. Is that what they're called? No. That's my old one.
Prozac.
I keep on wanting to call it Zoloft. A Prozac. Zoloft did nothing for me.
Yeah, Savannah had
It backfired.
I think it was 4 medicines or 3?
3.
3 or 4 medicines that she tried?
Citalopram, Zoloft, and I'm on Prozac right now.
Prozac is the only one that's worked. Sorry, my arm is hurting.
Still doesn't do that much though. Because clearly I don't understand what medicine is supposed to do. I think it's just going to fix all my problems.
It's not a miracle pill. Like, if you have anxiety and you're on anxiety medicine, unless you're on, like, Xanax or clonazepam, which kind of are miracle pills in a sense, because they affect you immediately, it's not a miracle pill. Well, you're still going to have panic attacks and anxiety attacks, and, like, it doesn't go away. There's no cure, but the medicine helps.
That's why I need my therapy back. 10-second story time, guys. My therapist left and I had to get a new one, and they said they would call us by August, and then August passed by, and then they said call us in the middle of September, and then we called in the middle of September, and then still nothing, and then they said we'll call you in October. Still nothing. It's the end of October.
Maybe I'll try calling later today, see if they have any in yet.
They're still gonna be like, no.
Yeah, I'll call later, maybe today, and see if we can find out if they got the new ones in or not.
If y'all struggle with, like, even if you don't have any, like, diagnosed mental illnesses, you should try therapy. Really works.
Well, they say that everyone should take therapy.
It works. Next one is
Cody! Oh my god. This cat, you guys.
He's being crazy. Oh, can you please?
Does anybody want a kitten?
Stop. Cody. There's nothing in there.
He's being such a shit today.
Oh my god. He's being the worst. And Violet's just watching. Violet's honestly being pretty good today, except for...
I know, Violet's usually the bad one. He's such a brat right now. I think they're in that rebel teenager phase of life right now, where they're about 6 months old, and that's like their teenage years, and... He's currently playing with an empty Tupperware. Like, the cats have a million bazillion toys and tunnels and cat trees, but no, he wants empty Tupperware.
Literally all morning he's been like climbing into the cabinets, jumping on the counter, crying. He'll go around the house like, Arr!
He's like trying to bite it and he can't.
Really? Yeah, he was, okay, earlier he knocked down the Tupperware of food and he was trying to open it and get the food out. And then Violet was sitting there trying to help him, and I was like,
Here,
guys.
I'm gonna turn this around so you can see. Cody. What, now you're not gonna do it because you're on camera? Look at his Oh my god. He has like an evil face when he tries to bite it. Cody. It's not allowed. Are you teething right now? Look at Violet over here being so sweet. Violet! Hi, Violet. You be a good girl. Fieldy's a good boy. Fieldy. Fieldy. Annie. Oh, baby. Fieldy's an old man. Okay. You can't have this. Sorry, Cody. Okay, guys. We're back. I know it looks like we never moved. Actually, no, you changed your shirt.
Yeah.
So, Savannah has an announcement to make. She got some pretty exciting news.
Yeah, so like last week or so, I applied for this thing called the National English Honor Society, and I got accepted. So yeah, it's gonna look really good for college, I think, and I guess it's like hard to make it in, so I'm happy.
What were the requirements?
You have to have a cumulative GPA of at least 4.7, and you have to have a English GPA of at least a 4.7, and I had a 6.0. And you have to send in like a personal statement saying why you would be good for it, and you have to have like good grades in your English classes. I don't know what the other requirements are. I think that's like basically like the basics.
She also wanted to do the regular National Honor Society, and the requirements for that one aren't just about your grades and your GPA. Those are all, you have to have so many clubs and leadership roles, and she has had a lot of clubs.
In high school, I have not been doing as much as I used to do, like in middle school. So it's partially my fault. I haven't really had leadership roles or anything, but
she did have one in junior high where she actually did create her own club to help the community. And in high school, she has been in a lot of clubs. I mean, she was in art club every year. You were in, what's that one?
Peers in Action.
Peers in Action. You did, she used to do student council.
Not in high school.
In high school you didn't, I don't think.
See, exactly. Literally nothing.
But I think it's weird that you have to have so many clubs to be in the National Honor Society, because honors has nothing to do with.
Well, because it shows that you excel in school and you do things to help your community, and you know, because you have to be a leader and be like stuff
I understand that, but I think it's kind of weird how you have to have such a large amount of that stuff.
Yeah.
So, for your National English Honor Society, what, like, you go to meetings or something?
Yeah, we have to do like community service projects and stuff, and honestly, I really don't even know what it means to be in the National English Honor Society. I tried looking it up, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because it's about English, but you do community service projects, and it's just for people that are like really good at English and maybe want futures with English. And I know for graduation you get like an extra, like you get like a tassel that goes around your robe that shows that you're part of that.
That's exciting. That way you stand out.
Yeah. And then the National Honor Society people get like a sash. I want to give a speech at my graduation. I don't know how that works now because they don't have valedictorian, but I probably wouldn't be able to anyway.
It's so weird that they don't do valedictorian anymore.
I remember this speech from my aunt's graduation.
I remember that too, because she brought up trivia crack.
I remember when she brought up how on the first day of school she threw up in front of everyone.
Oh yeah.
Also, according to all my teachers, because the freshmen went back this week, all the freshmen are so confused because they didn't have like a real orientation, so they have no idea where they're going. No one's talking to each other. There's like 50 students total at the school.
I can't imagine being a freshman in high school and showing up.
That would be terrible. You can't make friends. You don't know what you're doing. You don't get the real high school experience, so you don't even know what high school is really like.
Yeah. That would suck.
Like, I wouldn't have been able to make friends.
Yeah.
The friends that I did make. Like, Hannah would have been on the other days.
That's right, because...
So I wouldn't have met her.
Wow. That's so crazy. All right. Are you ready for lunch?
Yes.
Me too.
What's for lunch?
I don't know.
What are you making?
Nothing. What are you
We'll
making
come back
for me?
to you when we cook. What do you mean, no?
I'm not cooking.
Ugh. Why don't you want to cook?
I hate cooking.
I don't get people that hate cooking. Do you like cooking? People who hate cooking confuse me.
I hate it.
It's almost more fun to cook the food than it is to eat the food.
I just want to eat it. I'm one of those people that, like, if I'm hungry right now. I just want to eat it right now. I don't want to sit there and stand in front of a stove or an oven forever.
You can get creative.
I don't care about getting creative with food.
I love cooking.
Hey guys, so I had mentioned in my other vlog having you guys put questions in the comment section for me and Savannah to answer, or me and whoever to answer, as kind of a give us something to talk about or just something different to do. I got one question so far, so I'll go ahead and answer that one. This was from Christina and Casey Convos, and she wanted to know what I used to do for a living before I stopped working, like before I just became a full-time stay-at-home mom. Before I had kids, I was a secretary for a construction company. My whole life, I grew up in the construction industry. My dad was a carpenter, so I've always felt much more comfortable around construction type people or dirty old men or whatever. I have never been comfortable around like insurance type office type settings, or a bank, or like around office women. That's not my thing. So when I worked as a secretary for this construction company, I was the only girl aside from the owner's wife. So it worked out really well for me. And it was a tiny office with 2 desks. That was it. It was great. I worked there for almost 2 years. And when I was about 6 months pregnant with Savannah, I believe, they laid me off. But really, they let me go because I was pregnant, which is illegal. It's against the law to do that, which is why they laid me off, so that they could cover their asses. But I had a lot of proof that that was why they were letting me go. They never wanted a secretary that had a family, because then, therefore, that lady is going to put her children first ahead of their job. And I kept written records of every single time the owner's wife would say some mean, nasty comment to me about being pregnant or about to have a child or anything like that. So my husband and I went to a lawyer when I was about 6 months pregnant, and he told me that I had a very good case against them. The problem was I was about to have a baby, and there was a couple reasons why I actually did not go forward with suing them, and that was stress. You don't need to be that stressed out when you're pregnant, and also because I was about to have a baby. I needed all the money I had, and so I was like, if I lose, then I'm out all this money. I have to pay all these legal fees, and I have to pay, like, I can't afford to do that if I'm about to have a baby. And so I basically chickened out of doing it. I was also really young. If that had happened today, I would have gone through with it without hesitation. I was only 22 years old when I was pregnant with Savannah, almost 23. And so I think I I was more fearful. I was more fearful at that age of going through with it and losing, I guess. Also, when I was a secretary there, I had other jobs at the same time. I used to work really, really hard. I used to. I worked there full time, Monday through Friday, like 7 to 4. And then I would get off there and I would go straight to my part-time job, Monday through Thursday. And I would work there until 8 o'clock at night. And that was the local newspaper here. And I was there, one of their few, like, I don't even know, like, what, a sales rep, I guess. I don't really know. But I made phone calls and I gave people deals on the paper, and I got people to get a subscription to the newspaper even if they didn't want it. Like, that's something that I just have always had a knack for, is sales. And I can really talk anyone into buying anything. Like, I'm just really good at that. So I did a lot of jobs that were similar to that. So I would sell the newspaper at night over the phone. And for a little while, when I had those 2 jobs, I also worked a third job, which was on the weekends. And it was for a modeling agency. It was just so boring. It was the most boring thing I've ever done in my life. And I was just like, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. But aside from that, before I was a secretary, I, like anyone else, had a big variety of different jobs. I've done fast food jobs, and I've done, I was a cashier at a store once, and, you know, I was a telemarketer. After Savannah was born, I had no job for a while. I was just a mom. And when she was a year and a half old, I got a part-time job at a local kid place here in town, somewhere that she could go for fun if she wanted to. I worked there until Savannah was 3. Oh, while I was working there, I had also started selling Avon. You know, over the years, when the kids were growing up, I have had little part-time jobs. I worked at the mall a few times. I worked at Fannie Mae. I've worked at, there's a place called Off the Wall that was kind of like a Hot Topic, and I had a lot of fun working there. It was really cool. But yeah, I realized after that job that I can't stand anymore. I can't just stand in one spot all day or even for a few hours and do that. I just can't. My back doesn't allow it. So everyone's like, oh, just get a sit down job. But after a while, I started noticing I have the same issue if I'm sitting down too long too. So that's the reason why I don't work anymore. I am still wanting to try to get disability. I haven't gone very far in the process of it yet because it makes me nervous. They say that the first time you try, you always get denied every time, especially for my condition. So it just makes me scared to even try because I know that I'm going to get denied. Anyway, this was way longer than I meant for it to be. Savannah just came out here, so I'm assuming that she's done with school for the day. All right, well, that answers that question. That's a very, very long answer for you. I'll come back later. Okay, guys, I just got another question for the vlog. This one is, what does my husband do for a living? My husband is in the construction industry, and he, for most of our marriage, worked at a place that was, it was a construction, like, retail store, and they would rent things out, I believe, and but they also did rebar, and his main job was to cut and bend the rebar that they put in roads and, you know, all that stuff. A few years ago, he went to another company that's basically the same thing. It's his other company's competition, only they don't do rebar. So my husband basically works in the store and well, he's not the salesman. He deals with a lot of construction customers and rents out machines and
things of that nature. So he's really, really, really good at his job. And there are, like, he's not even from this town. He's from up near Chicago. He knows more people in this town than I do, and I grew up in this town. Like, he knows so many people because of the construction industry is huge, and he's so well liked in the industry. There are people who literally, they'll just go to, like, if he gets a new job, they'll stop going to that store and they'll go to wherever he is, just because he is so well liked in the industry. We run into people, like, it's a running joke in our family that we literally cannot go anywhere in this town without him running into at least a couple of people that he knows from work or whatever. So yeah, he's really good at his job. That's what he does.
All right, guys, it's time for Inktober. It is 4:30 in the afternoon, and so we're gonna do Inktober. Today's prompt is bubbles, so that's what we're doing.
Alright, guys, here's mine. I'll show the camera. That's the finished one.
You did Patrick! Oh my god. I like that one. You did good. I like it.
He's just blowing one bubble.
I could have drawn the bubble stand where they say bring it around town.
I've never drawn Patrick before, so it's kind of...
I like the stars.
Who's next?
Ooh, look at that. Definitely a WWE reference.
AEW reference.
Whatever.
Wrestling reference.
Very good. You did good on your bottles.
Then like the little thing just being cracked open.
Oh, yeah.
And the bubbles coming out. So y'all, if you're like, oh, he drew a champagne bottle like a little bit of bubbly. That's not bubbles. Bam. Bubbles. So,
Alright, then I'll see yours.
Okay. I drew multiple things.
Oh, cute! You drew Bubble Buddy! Oh, you did all of it. You did Bubbles the character, a girl blowing bubbles, and Bubble Buddy.
Yeah, she's like Bubbles as an adult.
Aw,
See, I
cute.
even had her nub hands.
You're good at
I like-
bubbles.
okay.
You did really good with the colors
yeah,
of that.
Thank you.
yes.
Amazing. Like that compared to this. Yeah.
Yeah, Savannah, I think Savannah won this. I think Savannah won.
I win all of them. Just kidding.
I mean, you draw these girls so often, though, that you could do that in your sleep. Well, Savannah's leaving tonight, so...
Only because I need an escape.
Yeah. She's like, I need out of the house, so my husband's gonna pick her up after work, and then they're gonna go do a daddy-daughter night or something.
We should do an OOTD.
Why?
I can choose my outfit, then we do OOTD.
Fine.
Haha.
Alright.
This is my OOTD, OOTN for night. So, you organized that?
Yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted. So, this is my outfit. I originally had a sweater on, but I was too insecure about what it looked like on me. So, this is more up my alley. I still have a chain, and I have a crop top that I bought for Halloween last year, but it's actually really cute. Then I have these boots that don't really match the outfit, but I don't care. And leggings. So yeah, that's my outfit. Is it cute?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm also just gonna go ahead and end the vlog right here since it's almost 5:30. Savannah's gonna be gone with my husband, and me and Skylar are just gonna chill out, and I can finish editing this and all that. So
that's going to be
Anything
it for today's vlog. Leave questions in the comment section if you want me to answer anything in the vlogs. And what, you want to come over here too? We will see you tomorrow.
Bye,
Bye,
poopies. Booty.